she says, it doesn't matter it's whether you're deciding whether you want your child to go for a sleepover or you're making a decision about your future. This applies. So whatever the situation is, the way you assess is say, how would it matter in 10 hours? Would it matter in 10 months or days, depending on what it is? And would it matter in 10 years? Or what would the impact would be in those 3 increments? And once you start to assess based on those criteria, it really put things in perspective. And rather than reacting to a situation in the heat of the moment or whatnot, it allows you to think about what are the consequences, short term and long term, and then make the decision. It's not that easy to do, and
we have an example.
It takes a lot of practice.
So I was going to kind of go into that, you know. So I'm going to jump to that point, and so we can kind of discuss some examples of it. And so sometimes we have this tendency. We are going to jump to stress mess number 8, okay? And it's called, you're so frantic you're about to pop. You're so angry or you're so upset with whatever is happening, you're about to pop. And so the solution, it says over here, is get a grip on yourself. Check your expectations, because most of the time it's what we are expecting and the things that are happening are not meeting our expectation. That's when we feel this way. Do you feel you need to be in control, or are you thinking black and white? Or are you thinking, if I don't get this job, I'll die? If my kid doesn't get into this program, that will be the end of the world. Or you know, I can't stand when she does this, or when he does this, or whatever. And then we kind of make it such a big deal. It's the end of the world. It's I'm going to die. And are you actually going to die? Even if you don't get a job, or you lose the job, or you know something, you know, you really wanted your wedding plans to go really this way, and it didn't go. So what's going to happen? And so at that point in time, we have to ask, you know, would it really matter in 10 minutes or 10 days or 10 months or 10 years? When I was getting married, I was coughing all through my wedding ceremony. And I was so anxious because I was having this cough, and I said, oh, I hope it calms down. And as soon as the Mukhi Sahib started reading, and I started coughing, and everybody was like passing me the glass of water or the tissue, and the strepsils is coming from here, and Mukhi Sahib is reading all this wedding things. But you know, we got married.